The Secretary of State's office says that on Election Day, there can be as many as 30,000 judges working in Minnesota. They help set up polling places, greet voters, distribute ballots, answer questions, and much more to help Election Day run smoothly. Election judges are sorely needed in several of our communities. Election judges are also unsung heroes who put in 15-hour days. Delane Cleveland caught up with two first-time election judges on primary day who wanted to give back to their community.
Hello, do you know which precinct you're in?
On primary election day in Brooklyn Center,
Can I get your address?
a somewhat steady stream of people made their way to the community center's Constitution Hall to perform their civic duty.
It's picking up. It's picking back up, yeah. It was slow this morning.
Young Chen Yang is a first-time volunteer who's helping to guide the city's voters through the process.
I love my community, so I'm trying to do my best while I'm still in town.
She's a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin, and she wanted to take on this role as a way to give back and put a particular set of skills to good use.
There's also like a lot of Hmong voters, so if I can come in case someone needs to speak Hmong or interpreting, then I could step up. It's actually really fun. I enjoy it.
She enjoys it despite the long 15-hour workday.
I see a ticket.
It certainly helps that her sister Kao Zhang is nearby.
She's afraid that she's gonna be the only young person here and the only Asian that's here, so she's like, just go with me. I did it with her.
All right, you're in precinct 4, so that way.
So only use one column out of the 4 at front here.
One by one, the sisters help the voters get checked in
I can help you.
and teach people how to properly fill out their ballots.
In the back here, you can do 1 of each for the first 3, and then 2 for council members.
But most importantly,
I got a new job.
these immigrants from Thailand want to be able to lend a helping hand to other Hmong voters who may need assistance.
There was actually a Hmong couple that came in and they didn't know English, so I was able to speak Hmong to them and direct them to where they needed to be.
A small gesture to help ensure everyone can exercise their right to vote.
We're both doing our best to give out to our community.
In Brooklyn Center, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
There are some requirements to being an election judge. You must be eligible to vote in Minnesota, attend a mandatory training, and you can't volunteer in the same precinct as a family member. You also can't serve in a precinct where you are a candidate on the ballot either. You can choose to volunteer or be paid. Wages vary by city. Check with your city clerk to see if election judges are still needed in your city for the general election, and that will be on November 8th. And a reminder for you as we head right into election season, CCX Media is gathering information on the local candidates that will be on your ballot. Every year we provide candidates with the opportunity to record a 45-second candidate statement to tell you who they are and why they're running. We're in the process of gathering those statements, and we will have that available for you on our website, ccxmedia.org, starting October 1st. North Hennepin Community College is launching Weekend College this fall, and it's exactly what you might think. More opportunities on the weekend for students to get their education. We sat down and spoke with North Hennepin's Julio Vargas Essex about this in today's Newsmakers.
Weekend College was an idea that spurned out for us several years ago over the pandemic when we were having students needing flexible schedules to attend school. We saw a lot of students leaving because of loss of job or other responsibilities and needing that flexible schedule to meet around their life circumstances. And so in conversations with our faculty, our students, our leaders, we were able to develop this model that provides flexible schedules for students that meets them where they're at in their life journey.
Sure. What does it look like? Is it the campus going to be just as busy on Saturday and Sunday as it is during the week?
Yeah, that's the hope, right? Okay. The goal is to create a schedule that allows students to look 2 years down the road and identify what works best for them. You know, some semesters it might be, I need to be in face-to-face meeting with an instructor twice a week because I know this is really, I need that extra support. Or, you know what, hybrid. I can be on campus once a month and take fully online. We have accelerated courses now, so students can take classes for 7 weeks, take a break, and take another 7 weeks, and be done with 2 classes, which would usually take them, you know, multiple semesters to complete. So all of those little adjustments here and there, and we're going to gather student feedback and look at enrollment rates to see what students' demands are and how we can move forward.
So it sounds like you're making it easier for folks to come in and say, okay, we want this credential. I can get it in 2 years. What will that look like?
Absolutely. It's all about access to opportunities, and the goal here is to provide as many opportunities for a student to get their education that they want out of an NHCC.
And is this starting this fall?
It has. We started a little while ago, but the launch of the programs is starting this fall. We have a business administration, computer science, and human services. So those are 3 programs that a student can finish in 2 years. Solely doing the weekend college. But we are adding other programs looking at public health, technology, the STEM areas, high demand areas that we know employers are looking for and students are looking for employment and careers in. So we're building it as we go, but we're going to really listen to our students and make sure we're meeting their needs first.
And it sounds like this folds in well with something we're hearing about called stackable credentials and credits.
Yeah. Well, students nowadays really want to be able to get the biggest bang for their buck. They want to be able to complete multiple degrees, multiple credentials and certificates as they move forward through their degree, because they don't have the time and they want to get it done in a timely manner and move forward.
So if somebody wants to learn more about the weekend college, what do they need to do?
They just need to go to nhcc.edu, and they can find right on our homepage, they can search and gather as much information about the process and how to enroll today.
All right, very good. Very good. Julio Vargas, Essex, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you. Appreciate having me.